All right, everyone. Hi, nice to see you guys. Welcome to day 2 of our themes for the pup run. Now today, Mr. Jackie and I are out here. We're actually gonna be walking the pup run course itself so you can see what we're doing. And then we're just gonna have like a walk and talk, which is gonna be pretty sweet. So today's theme right here, this would actually be the starting point, okay, for what we're doing. And you guys would start at the bottom and you would run all the way up to the top, okay? Which would be pretty cool. You're gonna run like this. So while we're going through this, we're gonna talk about the theme, which is no fear of failure, okay? Now, if you know me, there's no secret that I am a really big sports fan, and one of my favorite teams is the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Now, their head coach, Scott Frost, came up with a mantra that he calls no fear of failure, which is the inspiration for today's theme, okay? Now, no fear of failure means you don't let the idea of making a mistake stop you from doing something that can make you successful, okay? Now, when you try something new, it can be scary, it's different, you don't know if you're gonna be good at it, because nobody wants to make a mistake, okay? But don't let that fear of making a mistake stop you from doing something that you might end up being really good at, okay? Think about like trying a new food, maybe learning how to ride a bike for the first time, or playing a sport, right? You maybe don't do it because you're afraid you're not gonna like it, or because you're afraid somebody's gonna laugh at you or you're gonna get embarrassed, okay? But you never know. If you try that thing, it might be your new favorite thing. It might be your new favorite sport. Martial arts might be your thing, okay? That new food might become your favorite, okay? So all these things, it's important to keep remembering that you just gotta try something, okay? So now after you run up the top of this course, you're gonna run all the way to the end of this parking lot right here. Now that's a long way to run. So for our online students especially, hopefully you guys have a nice wide open space that you can run. Okay, also if you do get tired, this is the part of the course where you can stop and walk for a little bit and get set, because when we come around the corner, we're gonna be showing you different obstacles that you have. So you can walk at the pace that we're doing right now, which is pretty cool too. Okay, so when we get to this point, I'm actually gonna tell you a little story about what happened and how I use no fear of failure in my life, okay? Now, I knew from the time I was a little kid that I wanted to be a teacher and I wanted to coach basketball. And as I grew up, that kind of stayed in that same way. And then when it got time for me to kind of pick my job, I remember being a little bit scared. And I remember thinking like, I don't know if I want to do this. What if I'm not good at it? What if I'm not a good teacher? What if I'm not a good coach? I would hate not to be good at something that I really like doing. Okay, and I'll tell you what happened at the end of it right after we talk about 2 of these parts right here. Now, this is gonna be the option part of the course, okay? So now if you're in person, we're gonna have some really cool obstacles here, like tunnels and balance beams. And down there, we're gonna have some ramps that you can jump on and move around. So if you are online, you should have some obstacles that you can use at home, okay? You might have some chairs, okay? You might have some cones. You might have different things that you can jump over and move around. So when you get to this part, again, have that nice wide open area and make some obstacles that you know you're gonna have fun running through, jumping over, and doing all kinds of this fun stuff. So we'll keep walking here, kind of explain some of the certain things we did. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and make my choice. And I don't really know what I wanna do because I'm a little worried, okay? And if I would have let that fear of making a mistake overcome me, I would never have had the opportunity to be a teacher. I would never have had the opportunity to be a coach. And that would have been really sad because I would have missed out on some pretty great experiences like teaching all of you kids. And now if you had to ask me, Coach Adam, you can pick any job in the whole world. What would you choose? I would choose this one. I love it. I get to do everything I ever wanted and I'm so happy. All because I didn't let a fear of making a mistake stop me from doing exactly what I wanted to do, okay? So the next time you come up on something that you're a little worried about, okay? It's okay. Everybody gets afraid, everybody gets scared sometimes, but challenge yourself because that's how we become better people and how we continue to evolve. We try things and we make mistakes, and that's okay. Through those mistakes, we learn, and that's how we achieve success. And don't worry about making mistakes. Coach Adam and Mr. Jackie, we make mistakes every day. And we learn from those mistakes and we keep growing, and that's how we keep getting better. And don't let that fear of failure stop you from doing what you want to do, okay? Thanks so much for listening, guys. Real quick, we're gonna show you the end of the course right here, which is where you'll run back and then you'll loop around and start over. So hopefully you have 1, and doing the course. Okay? So hope you guys have a great day, and looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow.
All right. One more thing, guys. Remember, we are taking pledges. Get those pledges in. Once you get a pledge, that helps our school, okay? You can be part of helping our school. Those fourth graders that are leaving us next year, you're helping get pledges to leave a legacy for all the younger kids, your younger brothers and sisters out here. Get those pledges in. You can ask your mom, your dad, your relatives like grandma, grandpa, aunties and uncles. Ask your neighbors, ask your parents' friends, ask their coworkers, get those pledges in. And next week we're going to talk more about the prizes that you can earn with those pledges, okay? So get some of those pledges in to help us out, and we're going to be super proud of you, okay? All right, thanks guys.